Welcome to another episode of Makina Moto Features. This time, closer look tayo sa Bristol Vantaggio version 2. Actually, isa sa mga napalampas ng makina na i-feature ay yung Vantaggio version 1. Na-announce pa natin yun nun diba? Na i-feature na natin yung Bristol Vantaggio, finally. Yun lang, parang hindi nagtugma yung schedule namin noon. Minsan hindi available yung unit or minsan nasa ibang bansa tayo. To the point na andito na tayo, nasa version 2 na, diba? So syempre, dito na tayo. Some differences from version 1, dati 2 valves lang yon, now it is 4 valves, that's a good thing. Dati walang traction control, ngayon meron na rin, so that's another plus. Yung V1 looks actually bigger. Mas slim tignan yung version 2, which I actually prefer kasi scooter nga, diba, gusto natin maliit. I mean, for me, if it's a retro scoot, gusto ko maliit siya para scoot na scoot yung dating. And lastly, curiously, ang version 1 ay keyless. Yung version 2 kailangan mo na susi. Now, I was wondering about this because I was thinking na ba't sila nag-disusi doon sa version 2? I was thinking it might have been better if niretain nila yung keyless, right? But anyway, overall, I think it's still a big improvement. The Vantaggio has a liquid-cooled single-cylinder na 150cc na engine. Of course, fuel-injected po ito. At meron tayong lakas na 16.2 HP at 14.6 Newton meters of torque. Pag walang load on its center stand, top speed niya magka-cut off yung limiter at 115 kph. Timbang, we are at 135 kilos, so magaang-gaang na rin. Seat height naman natin 760 mm. Our suspension, we got some damping hydraulics. Brakes natin, 2-channel ABS. Now,
never mentions the word addiction. Inserting company. Yes, she'll tell you she's an orphan.
Alright everybody, welcome to another Makina Moto Features, and what we have right now is the all-new Bristol Vantaggio version 2. So off the bat, unang tingin natin dito, Vespa agad yung unang papasok sa utak natin, but if you take a closer look, we will see a lot of the differences. Okay, so first off, yung kaha natin, it's plastic, right? This is plastic, 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 plastic. Side is also plastic. One of the differences that we have with Vespa would be yung monocoque frame niya. And yung monocoque frame niya is, yun nga, bakal. So ang advantage natin dyan between the two, I mean, ang structural rigidity ng bakal, okay din. Pero ang problema kasi pag semplang na, and if you get into an accident na wag naman sana, mas madaling i-repair ang plastic kasi you just change the panels, diba? Pag Vespa ay sumemplang na at nayupi na yon, pokpok ka na and masilya, and that's just the way it is, right? So in terms of overall look, and one of the first things that I want to commend right away with the Vantaggio at its price point is dual channel ABS na siya. And I'm telling you, yung brakes natin, when we tried this out, harap, and likod, napaka mismo. Super safe siya. As you know, with smaller scoots, pag yan ay nawala yung grip mo sa harap or sa likod, sobrang delikado na, dyan nagkakasimplangan na. And I was hitting the brakes really hard on this one. And I must commend Bristol Vantaggio with the brakes. Napakahusay niya, harap and likod. Dual channel ABS siya for the price. Of course, liquid cooled po tayo. So that's another plus in this price point. As we all know, yung 150cc series ng Vespa, it's still air cooled. Ito, EFI and liquid cooled. And there's also a distinct advantage of liquid cooled versus air cooled in terms of consistency and performance. So isang sa mga differences sa Vespa, sila may pintuan. Ito fixed. You can already put stuff already there. Now, to give an idea kung ano yung kasya natin dyan, I brought my trusty chinelas. Actually, tagal ko nang hinahanap tong blue kong chinelas. Parang hinat-ngat na ng aso ko. Anyway, size 11, just so you have an idea on how big can fit in there. See? Also this one. So identical naman siya, symmetrical yung ating storage there. So you can put your bottle there, your charger when you're riding. I would be careful in putting valuables like yung mga cellphone nyo habang maandar kayo. Kasi minsan pag traffic ka, tapos may mga kawatan, di ba? Dudukutin na niya, tapos tatakbo na sila. In terms of our seat, it's quite compact. Although okay naman siya sa pillion. Give you an idea, again, size 11, yan yung chinelas natin up to here. So, dalawang size 11 almost. In terms of ang ating foam, napakalambot, napakakomportable. That's a lot of foam for your crotch area. Towards dito, medyo nag-firm up yung foam pero marami pa rin foam para sa iyong puwet. Pagdating sa pillion, marami pa rin foam. So, it's really comfortable for both rider and pillion. In terms of the side, I like this design. Medyo type ko tong ginawa nila dito. I wish scooters in this category, yung Neo Retro, maggawa na lang paraan para mapakita yung gilid or yung rear wheel. Parang ganda kasi tignan. So, ang style dyan, yung catalytic converter sa ilalim, dun magkakaroon ng maraming bituka para mapaliit yung tambucho natin, para makita yung rear wheel. I know, for me, feeling ko napaka-pogi nun. In terms of legroom, as you can see, ang dami kong space. Walang tumatama dito. Pag ako'y kumakanan, kumakabig, extreme right, dyan natatama sa aking thigh, as you can see. Extreme left, dyan na rin siya tatama. Pero, may ilagan ko naman yan kung medyo, di ba? And so, may ilag naman siya Wala naman siyang kaso dyan. In terms of the quality of our plastics, I would say these would be more, kumbaga mas up to par everything else. Yung switches may be a bit on the standard and regular. Like this one, medyo regular ito. But pagdating naman sa ating hand grips, I'd still say regular. Ang nag-stand out sa akin dito in terms of quality would be the paint job. It's not bad. Okay yung pagkagawa ng pintura nila dito. And yung side view mirrors is also makapal than your usual. At pag tinatry mo siya ipihit, medyo masikip-sikip siya. Hindi siya basta-basta maglo-loose. Comment lang dito, I wish mas ma-extend lang siyang konti para feel mo yung pagka-retro niya. Ito kasi medyo pinantay nila dito sa ating handlebar, which is fine too. May mga may type ng ganyan. Ako kasi pag retro, gusto ko medyo pag ganun pa yung labas ng ating mirrors. In terms of how it sounds, let's take a listen. Di umaandar dahil sa ating side stand. It's good for safety. And this is what it sounds like. Okay, so hindi ko siya ma-rev dahil naka-traction control tayo. So i-off ko muna siya. There you go. Yan ang ating tunog. Busina. Scoot na scoot. And our lights. That is off, that is on. Ma-comment ko lang nga pala dito sa ilaw natin. Sana permanent na lang siya on for safety. Minsan kasi pag maanda tayo, nakalimutan natin i-on. Kahit daytime, malaking bagay pa rin. Meron tayong dagdag na visual aids when we're riding para mapansin ka ng mga ibang mas malaking sasakyan. So sana naka-on lang siya parate. That is LED. Pag tayo naman ay nag-bright, yan ang itsura niya. LED all the way to ang ating signal. It's gonna be regular. That's regular. Ito naman yung ating rear brakes. Added amenities natin dito would be our grab bar / rack na rin. You can put your box over here. Tibay siya and hindi siya yung pipitsugin na maninipis na bakal. Pero din tayong sabitan ng ating mga bags over here, as you can see. Now, taking a look at our storage, that's pretty much all you get. Again, our trusty little chinelas, size 11. This one cannot fit a half-face helmet. And this is where we're gonna be gassing up. It would be nice kung meron din tayong pilot light dyan para sa gabi. Another plus here is meron tayong USB port. Mukha siyang provision for lighter, but when you open it up, ano siya, USB na socket. I mean, based on this material, I think we are safe with the rain. Kung pababa ang ulan, hindi ko nakikita yung port, so I think it's pretty safe. Hindi mababasa yung ating USB ports. Now, let's take a look at our gauge. Napakaliwanag po nito mga kaibigan, even at night. This thing is just like really, really bright. If you're gonna toggle through the switches, it's basically trip A, trip B. All the other info nandiyan na po, oras natin, yung iyong fuel, yung iyong RPM, at yung iyong speedometer. And of course, you have a gauge there para malaman mo kung ikaw nag-overheat o hindi. So ito yung pag-switch, ito naman yung pag-reset. And if you need to adjust that, it's gonna be using these two buttons. So quality okay naman. This would look really, really nice, I feel, if it was black, if I may say. So with regards to the signal light, meron din siyang kasamang audio cue. If you can hear it, it's a tick sound. Tick, 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 tick. And this is to remind you na kunyari nakakanan ka na tapos hindi mo nabalik sa dati, meron pa rin ticking sound to remind you to turn it off. Like so. Kasi delikado, kunyari nakakanan ka na at signal ka pa, yung kotse sa likod mo, isipin nila na ikaw ay kakanan pa rin. Medyo delikado yon. In terms of our tires, yung kanilang nilagay dito, cordial tires, 110/70 12. I have not had an experience with cordial except for now, and based on my limited time with it, okay naman siya. Cordial tires. So one of the other things I also noticed, yung seat height ito is definitely lower than what you have with the Vespa Primavera Sprint. Yun, medyo mataas siya. Eto, nakaupo ako dito, lapat na lapat. Other people slightly shorter than me, nakatiptoe na sila, maski na nakaupo. Potential top speed. So without any load, without any weight on its center stand, before the limiter kicks in, nakita nyo we were hitting 132. Latak na yung 132, I'm thinking it's about 130 top speed, potentially, with no load.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody.
The Bristol Vantaggio version 2 Neo Retro Scooter, mainam din, priced at 158,000 pesos. Vespas are priced over 200,000 pesos. So it is a compelling choice versus the Vespa considering yung ma-offer niya. Biruin mo, dual channel ABS ka na, meron ka pang traction control, retro vibes pa, di ba? Ang wala lang nito is the culture and heritage of Vespa. Now to others, importante yon. Sa iba naman, wala silang pake sa mga ganyan, di ba? Para sa iba, motor is motor. Yun na yon. Bristol through the years have been offering sensible alternatives to riders who value riding. Diba? Kung kailangan mo pumunta to point A to point B, syempre still in style, and at the same time, makakapagtago ka pa ng pera sa bangko mo, right? You are saving money. Bristol, I think at this point, pwede ko silang bansagan na the practical choice. Bossak po for Makina Motor Features. Ciao!
I won't find you holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad they had to fade it.